Hi guys, so this will be my first test, you know, narrating my games. I've got a microphone borrowed from a friend, and yeah, today I'm playing Monorad because I don't want to think too hard to make plays. I think this is a fairly decent hand. We're gonna keep it. We're not on the play, but yeah, this is a really good hand. I think our opponent's playing 5 colors ramp, which is a great match for us. Go ahead and play mono, pretty straightforward. Let's see what our opponent's gonna do. Ooh, this is new to me. I still think this is a 5 color ramp deck, but I might be wrong. So what most players are doing is, instead of playing this guy on turn 2, they're plotting him. But I don't believe this is the best option because our opponent has flashy ways to deal with this. So they're going to deal with it anyway. And yeah, we're probably just better playing this right now. Turn 2. Apply some pressure. Let's see. Those are weird colors for a 5 color deck. Sorry, those are weird lands. Yeah, typically you would see lands with more like types. So we kind of got screwed here. We got nothing for this turn, aside playing this Mishra's Foundry and passing. I don't want to burn him right now. I want to wait for... Oh my, that's a 6/6. We won't be able to attack him this turn, so we're just gonna burn him. Scry, top. Ooh, this goes bottom. Yeah, and we're kind of flooding real hard. I don't believe we have a chance here. He's gonna attack us for 6, and we got no creatures in play, no nothing to apply pressure. We can't attack with our Mishra's Foundry, and I believe this should be game. He's gonna cast something absurd from this. Well, let's hope for the least worst. But I believe we're done. Oh yeah, goodbye. So much for testing, but let's just keep on going. Yeah, so maybe I should have just plotted the bird. Most probably. I messed that up. We got a fine looking hand again. A drop 1, drop 2, and a 3. Let's just keep that. It's not, by the way, it's not optimal to play Ren's Resolve on turn 2 because you might not be able to play both cards, especially if you get 2 lands out of this. And for instance, we have a turn 3 play, so we might as well just keep this for now. Let's see what our opponent's gonna do. Play a 2-drop, which I know this is not optimal because we're gonna give him a card, but instead, in order to, you know, keep the dominance going on our side, we should play Godric on the next turn and eliminate his squad, which is, you know, I hate giving them cards, but that was the best play we could do, I believe. Yeah, he got a land out of it, so not a big deal. Play Godric, attack for 4. And I believe we're very far ahead. Let's see. Yeah, he plays his hard Godric. Maxes for 6. Okay, what are we doing? We should only play this as a lethal weapon. Provide lethal. Yeah, we're playing Ren's Resolve. Let's see what we get here. Oh my. Sadly, we cannot play both. But hey, we're doing it. I'm gonna attack Monstrous Rage this guy. Godric, I mean. Next turn we can play Inferno and just win the game. If he doesn't, this turn, he has 5 on the board, and that's 6, and that's it. Oh, he's gonna do Godric. Yep, we're doomed. Or maybe not. Let's see. Oh no, we're not doomed at all. We can just Monstrous Rage the chick and kill him with Invasion. Yeah, well, that's Mono Red. Very straightforward. Whenever you see a... Yeah, goodbye, dude. Yeah, whenever there's a mirror match, you know, it all depends on who goes first. I would say that whoever goes first has an 80 or 90% chance of winning. Because we're not holding blockers, we're just playing creatures and attacking. So I would say whoever starts probably wins the game in a mirror match. That doesn't apply to other decks, but Mono Red, pretty much. Okay, let's see what we got here. It's a weird hand. No burn spells, but we got 2 pump spells. If we time it correctly, we should have an explosive start, so let's do it. We still don't know what our opponent's playing, probably, I don't know. What's trending right now? 5-color Legends, 5-color Domain, or Mono Red. Look at that. Oh, we're playing Feldon. And attacking for 3. He's probably gonna kill one of the creatures. Maybe not. Weird. Okay. Yeah, he's blocking his dude. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pump both of my creatures in attack phase. I'm not gonna hold these. Like I said, if we time it correctly, we can develop a lot of damage. That's what he just did. That's 9. And already our opponent's at 7. I don't know what he can do with his bird, but we can try to foil his plan using Play with Fire. I think I should try it. If he has another Monstrous Rage, we just lost a burn spell. Yep, we did. We just lost. Still, if he attacks, yep, you're done, dude. What the? Okay. Yeah, he just threw the game. Goodbye. Yeah, that's the Mono Red philosophy. You never step down. You never leave some creatures behind to block. You just do that. So I believe that was a kind of a bad play for me to try to kill his creature. I believe he was trying to force my Play with Fire with that play. That was a bit obvious, but in my thoughts, well, if he uses both of the buffs, both of the cards, he would just end up spending all of his mana. And I mean, typically, I would think he would hold back to block, because he was at 7, and I was presenting 5 damage on board, but he didn't. He just attacked, and yeah, we got the game. So a funny looking hand again. We don't want to see discarding hand most of the time, because by itself it doesn't do anything. We need at least another burn spell for this to work. But you know what? Let's just try this. Of course, we want to try to give some of our creatures double strike, but we don't have the bird right now. Let's see what's gonna happen. I've seen players just copying, one burn spell to just kill 2 creatures. And I believe we should just kill this guy right now. Because if we don't, he's gonna kill one of our creatures and just replay it. That will mean we will fall behind drastically. But I wonder how we should kill it. That's the problem. Just gonna do this. Smack for 2, pass. That was not optimal, but we have to deal with that. Or else we'll just kill our creatures and replay them. This is a guy that can't block. This is worrying. Again, we have to kill this. Or maybe not. This gives him cards at the cost of life. He will lose life in order to, to get some card advantage. But we're playing mono red, so do we care? I don't think so. What we're gonna do is play all of our creatures and attack. Of course, we're gonna hold back the Monastery Swift Spear, because that would be a free block. Let's see what he does. He's taking it. Goes to 14. We're still ahead, but I don't know what he's doing. Our opponent's on Sutai colors, and there we go. He returns a creature from his graveyard to hand. Not good for us. And I believe he's gonna activate the saddle ability. Yeah. Now we lose life, which is not optimal again. Holy damn it. That was unexpected. But the question is, how does he even play that? Because this looks like an aggro deck, and this is a 7 mana card. Well, that was really lucky. Okay, well, what do we got here? We could Monstrous Rage the Monastery Swift Spear and give it double strike. That could mean lethal. But again, he has 4, 7, he has 8 damage on board. And if he finds a land, he could find the last 4 damage he needs. So he got a tough choice here. But if he doesn't block, we could win right now, because this is gonna buff. It's gonna be a 3/4, 6/4 with double strike. This is gonna be 12 with Feldon and Phoenix Chick. That's lethal. Yeah, well, Let's see what he does. He's definitely gonna block. Yeah, and he just blocked the wrong creature. This is an example, and I'm gonna give it double strike, which means that touch is worth nothing here. And that was game. Exactly the amount of life he had. That's how ridiculous mono red is. You can pull off a win like that with just a few cards. Yeah, I would also like to know, how I'm doing. I have never done this before. I mean, like narrating the games. I think that, of course, with time, I mean, over time, I might, feel more and more confident and sharp with my cards. So yeah, that's why I chose mono red in the first place, so I don't have to think too much. But I want to present my Esper deck. I'm really proud of it. I brewed it, I crafted it. I didn't follow any lists online. I just saw a couple of cards and say, hey, I'm gonna try this. And I made it work. My Esper deck goes toe to toe with any other standard deck. And also, I was able to transform it in a pioneer list as well, and it works really well. I do have a video of me playing it in a real tournament. Unfortunately, I messed it up, but still, I'm really proud of it. I was able to, make my opponents really work for the victory. So, yeah, we're kind of flooding real hard here, because we had 3 lands in hand, and we drew another 2. That's really bad for us. And the thing is, I gotta kill this guy. He could be pulling like at least, I don't know, 10 damage next turn. But it's a tough choice. Do I use Play with Fire or Lightning Strike? That's the thing. Because if I use Play with Fire, I cannot double spell next turn and get, the most value out of this. For now, I'm just gonna hold. We should be playing Lightning Strike now. Holy. Yeah, we're gonna take tons of damage now. Not enough, I guess. It's not playing anything. But now that we're tapped out, he might be considering buffing this one. Maybe not. Cool. Tough. This is not the card we wanted. Right now, I'm just gonna play this. And attack him. Not going to play with fire just yet. Our opponent might have one, and we're either burning his face. Holy cow! He has way too many birds. Okay, he's attacking for 2 at the moment. We're just gonna let him. I don't know if he has any monsters. He's not casting it just yet. Okay, that's the guy we should really kill. We're gonna do that on our turn. Jesus, way too many lands, man. Way too many lands. Well, let's just kill this guy because it gets double strike on its own. Burn him for 4. There are 2 options here. If we go phase, we put him to 6. But the thing is, we have 2 lands in hand, and no and we're no way near that. We could just flip the invasion. That would amplify our burn spells and maybe cause him to play a bit more defensively. No, I don't think so. But still, that's tricky. That's a tough choice. Considering we have nothing else in hand, I think we should just pressure him. Yeah. Because if that doesn't scare him, nothing else will. Does he have 2 burn spells? Oh my. Here comes the pain train. That's 12 damage. Yeah, if he had any other burn spells, we would be dead. So dead. And we're done. That's why they are unracked as colors. Just to play this card. He just threw the bird on my face. And, well, we cannot keep a land. We cannot keep a hand with just colorless mana, right? Well, that's an easy mole. This is decent. Not the best hand, but decent. I believe we should throw away either Squee or maybe Lightning Strike. Because Ren's Resolve is going to help us find a 3rd land to play Squee, right? So we could maybe just send this away. Yeah, I think that's the safest option. Let's do this. Because we got no creatures to enchant anyway, to buff anyway, so we're gonna do Kumano and Ren's Resolve on turn 2. Hopefully find the 3rd land and play a Squee. That's the plan. We're probably gonna lose a card from this, but hey, we don't have anything else to do anyway. That's an option. It kills his creature and deals 4 to him. But I believe he's going to oh, that's new. Okay, that draws cards. He's not going to try to buff his creatures. Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna play Invasion. Kill one of these creatures. This one. And, well, we're not falling behind. We're not so far ahead. I don't know what his deck's capable of. I believe he's gonna enchant one of the maps with that enchantment that turns it into a 5/4 creatures. Let's just attack face. Face is the place. Our opponent's down to 13. Let's see what else he does. They do. If our hand stays the same, I mean, if I draw another land, I'm just gonna play Squee. And there's a Ginger Brute. Is he gonna do anything else? Yes, he's gonna play this guy. It's a cool deck, I gotta say. Ninjutsu is a mechanic that hasn't seen much play lately. I used to use some ninjutsu in my Asper deck, but that was a long time ago. I believe he's holding mana to either cast maybe Fading Hope or a Spell Pierce. In case he has Spell Pierce, I led with Kumano because of that. I don't think there's any like counter spell that can counter creatures with just 1 mana. So here's Squee. Good luck. I believe he's gonna spend his Fading Hope now. Most probably. What is that? Cost 1 less if you control an artifact creature, and it returns a permanent. Cool. In a way, that's better than Fading Hope because it can return permanents, not just creatures. That's something. It buys him time, the time he needs. But we're still looking at tons of damage in the next turn. It's gonna play another guy, yeah, sure. He's gonna draw 2 cards and discard 1. I would say that this is a very decent turn for him. I think it is. Did he discard a card? Oh, Siren. Okay. Right now he has. Okay, so he has an artifact creature. That means he has another one of these. Well, we're not holding back. Squee it is. You know what? We should have led with Slick Shot. That would have gained. He would have gained the counter, the +1/+1 counter, and yeah. So you're gonna see why. Because our opponent's probably gonna bounce Squee. Because he's the most valuable anyway. Yeah, we should have led with Slick Shot. Question is... Oh yeah, we do attack. Put our opponent to 7. I don't think we will hold back next turn either. It's gonna attack us for 5. Draw 2 cards. They're way ahead now. Well, they know we're gonna play Squee. So they might have a play for that. And they could be presenting lethal next turn because of the maps. So we have to play very carefully this turn. He probably has a counter spell in hand. You know that Disruption Protocol. He can tap one of the maps to pay for 1. This deck's very cool, by the way. Well, we're probably looking at counter spell. But, you know, we're mono red. We don't care, right? I don't think we should pull back. I'll just attack it. Kind of from the best. There's the battlefield tap up to 1 target creature. Okay. Let's see. What's this going to do? Because if he has a Spell Pierce, we're done. If he doesn't, we could be presenting lethal. If he has a bounce spell, we're also done. Let's hope the priority check is all about ability. Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to target this. Does he have a Spell Pierce? Yeah, but that was game. He's gonna attack us for 6 next turn. Man, it's so close. Look at this. Yeah, good. Yeah, well played. Well played. He made us look dumb. Well, as any mono red player should look like. A weird hand for sure, but we're keeping it. You know what? Twinferno and Ren's Resolve. It's kind of a sick combo. You get to exile 4 and play, well, 4 cards. So what are we doing here? I really want to cast Slick Shot Show Off because of the Komodo buff, but I believe we're getting countered here. I'm not sure. Maybe plotting it is the best choice? I don't know if this is make disappear or just some flash creature. Could be both. Maybe we could just play the Phoenix Chick because that's the best target for make disappear. That's the best target for us, not for him. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do this. Let it resolve, and yeah, he did nothing. But like I said, I think he was probably holding on make disappear. And during our next turn, we're dealing 4 damage, which means we shouldn't be just. I believe Ren's Resolve here is probably our best play. No. Play creatures. Attack very much. Yeah, our opponent's on mono blue colors, so he doesn't have any. They might not have any sweepers. Oh look, Jace!
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Yeah, we're totally ignoring Jace.
You can be made to obey.
Do we have lethal here? We could deal 6, 8, 10, 12. I believe this is just lethal. Oops, wrong order. So copy. Deal 3. Deal 6. Yeah, exactly. Wow. Goodbye. And again, this is how ridiculous this bird is. He was at -2 attack. Now he's back to 2. So this bird's really sick. It's really busted, man. Okay. Not ideal, but fine. 2 creatures, a burn spell, and Ren's Resolve's always welcome. Our opponents having a really tough decision on what card to send to the bottom. They have made their choice. So what are we playing? I believe it should be Monastery Swift here because we're playing Feldon next turn, and then we could play some of the non-creature spells we have. I'm not sure what our opponent could do with these 2 mana, but I'm gonna find out. This is what they can do. Relic into nothing. No. I'm gonna keep applying pressure. I'm playing Slick Shot to play with fire, I believe. Scrying is very important here. We're trying to buff our dice and find another burn spell. Luckily we did that. So we can scry this land to the bottom. Man, this would have slowed us down. We're down to 11 and gonna play what? Shieldred? Inti. Okay. Tapped land. I think they're holding another Q spell or removal spell, most probably. Are we gonna find? What are we gonna find here? So, if I attack with both, and burn him for 5, debuffs on our creatures should do the rest. But he most probably has a removal spell. So let's cast Rend Resolve and aim for It's not going to kill the Slick Shot just yet. We found a Phoenix, which we're going to play. And we won't play the other one. I'm just going to attack him. He has a tough choice to make. He has made his choice. Let's see. He's probably doing. Oh, wow. He tapped out. This is suicide. Oh, I wish I had a monstrous rage. I'm just gonna burn him. He's gonna go to very little now. This is it. We got lightning strike. He should be dead next turn. I do like this root stain guy. It decreases the cost of creatures by 1, and he recovers the creatures. He returns a creature from the graveyard to your hand. So that's that's value. But dude, kind of dead. Just, analyze the chances. What are the odds of me having one spell? Well, if that makes them happy, so be it.